Okay, so I don't look my best right now, but I'm out the bed and I'm going to go and walk and get me and the baby some food. I have my hair in a little ponytail, put on a little lipstick, and I'm not feeling my best right now. You know, I am a beauty queen. Unfortunately, they did not pick me as a beauty queen in the Stone Mountain pageant here on the east side of Georgia when I was 14 years old. They picked a little light-skinned girl, and she sung a song by Mariah Carey, and I sung a song by Monica. For you I will lay my life on the line. And I got a standing ovation, and they didn't give me anything. Not one thing. And I had to practice by myself. My parents were working. I had to do everything by myself, and I didn't raise enough money. And my mother, she tried the day before the pageant. Oh, I'm gonna cry, I don't wanna cry. She tried the day before the pageant. She took me and braided my hair straight back like the Africans, let the Africans braid it, and it was beautiful. In a little bun, and I looked like a little queen. And she let me wear her dress. Well, she bought me a dress that was a little too long, and then she let me wear her heels, and they were a little too big. And the other girls had the pin curls, and that's what I wanted. And I wanted the little princess white dress that flared out and shoes that I could fit. And I just felt like, Mommy, y'all didn't help me raise any money. You didn't help me practice. You didn't buy me the right dress. You didn't do my hair right. But now I realized that she probably didn't want me to look really whitewashed, you know. And I did look like a little African queen. And my mother was there, my father was there. They stood up and gave me a standing ovation. It was like the best day of my life. Even though I did not win anything, I didn't place at all. And God called me a queen. And that was the first time in my life that anybody ever showed me any sort of honor. So I look a little hot mess. And I'm a beauty queen, you guys. I really am a beauty queen. And they prey on that, trying to have me outside and then tired and torn down. And so I am a little embarrassed to look this way right now. But I'm going to let you guys walk with me outside, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of the aftermath of what happened yesterday. And I'm going to try to connect the videos if I can, so that you guys will know that these videos took place yesterday and not today, so you can see what I had to go through yesterday. And that was before I started recording the visions about the visions that I had this morning. I am leaving from the motel to walk and go and find food, and I have my headphones. I am a music freak, okay, and I like all kinds of music, but right now I kind of like you know, a lot of black music and a lot of gospel. Definitely gospel is my favorite. So let me go ahead and be on my way, and we'll finish this up with the aftermath of what happened yesterday when I was starving in the room. You guys need to know all of the details. We need to be rescued out of America. So they got me in a hotel where it's not that much to eat around here. It's a Miss Winters right there, but if you go down Glenwood Road like really far, then they have McDonald's, KFC, they got every fucking thing. But where they got me at, it only one restaurant right here. So I'm gonna walk further down and see, because people been plotting on my food, and I'm pregnant and they lying about the shit. So I don't want them knowing like, oh, where is she going to eat today? Or she only got one option. You know, like, these people done poisoned me all up in the fucking jail, man. So I want options. And they got this Jamaican restaurant. So I think I need to get on the bus and go somewhere where I have more options to eat, because they only have leaving me with one option to go into Miss Winters and get something to eat from there. And that's not right, because right up the road they got everything. So I don't want to have to get on the bus just to get food, but I don't want nobody leaving me with only one option of where I can go and get food. You see what I'm saying? Especially when they done already did so much to us. It just don't feel right to me. Especially, it's so many food places up the street, I'm telling y'all. Like, but it's a 43-minute walk. So I would have to get on the bus and go back that way. And then let me see what else. They don't got nothing. They got Atlanta wings over here. I don't know if they're open. Because I'm not really all that picky. But I don't want people closing down little restaurants nearby my hotel and then only leaving me with one option of a place to go. And they done closed dining areas on us. They done did everything to us, man. They done shrank my baby bump down, y'all. Yeah, and I'm pregnant. So they want to say that I'm lying about being pregnant. So that's what the starvation shit is about. I mean, my stomach was damn near completely flat coming out of the Montgomery County Jail. I was damn near completely flat. At 7-8 months in the jail, my baby bump was that fucking big. The size of this part of my hand. That's how much it stuck out. So instead of it sticking out, like that, it was only sticking out a little bit, and they trying to shrink it, being wicked as hell. And they no mask, no service. Oh, well, I ain't got no mask. I can take my scarf off, and they don't got on no either. They looking at me, these Mexicans, because they know what time it is. They know they trying to starve Andre, and I'm coming up in this motherfucker to give me some motherfucking food. Nah, they racist. Everybody know what's going on. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing to nobody. Let me find out, order my food real quick, y'all. Okay, so I just ordered my meal. I ordered some sesame chicken, and I ordered some vegetable fried rice from Atlanta Wings, and the meal was $9.79, I believe she said it was. So now we're gonna go into what happened yesterday. Before I leave, because I'm not gonna eat here, I'm gonna get my food and go back to the room. And this baby have not had no food for 24 hours. And then I just told the man, I just started texting him and saying, no, to hell with that. I said, no. I know it's satisfying for the people that wanted to cover up my pregnancy to have me and this baby up in this room for over 24 hours with no food. And I said, and I'm just finna leave, because he was procrastinating the whole time. And I said, no, I'm just finna leave. I said, because I'm not finna be sitting there. I said, they're just gonna be happy knowing that they starved us for a whole damn day. We starved them for a whole day. And then now you wanna show up now that I'm angry, so then he gonna try to play it like, oh, I ain't got a right to be angry. I'm ready to fucking go. He's over there knocking at the fucking door and calling my phone now that I said I'm finna get ready and I'm finna fucking go, because you played me and made me feel like you was gonna help me and my baby, and you starved us. And I don't play about people starving my baby. I don't play about that motherfucking shit for no fucking white people. You don't fucking do no shit like that. I'm not answering the door unless I can get his face on camera. Where you go? What's up? I'm trying not to let him see that I'm filming him. So I got the phone up to my ear like I'm talking on the phone, but I know they know that I'm recording him, because I need to get this man's face on camera, because they got me all distraught. I could not get out the bed. I couldn't do anything. Once I realized they was trying to starve me and leave me locked in the room, then I was like, okay, I need to put out more information. And he's over here limping and acting all cool and shit. And I'm sick of these wicked ass black people, man. I am tired of these folks. And y'all see the state that I'm in. Y'all see the state that I'm in this room. They blurring the camera. They trying to blur it because I'm finna get his ass. Shower without no food, so I'm just real weak. I got a headache, so I guess I probably need to get some food before I try to do anything, really. What? Really, we could just use some money. Like, if you want to just give us some money so I could walk to get food or whatever, like, I said, really, you could probably just give us some money so I could, like, walk to get some food or whatever, What's funny? Oh.
So, the key doesn't work?
She got the key down there with her. He He over there laughing and shit, and ain't shit motherfucking funny. You need to give me some money, cause I ain't got to depend on you for no motherfucking food. And that right when I said I was finna leave, cause I was finna text him and say I'm about to go, I was like, I was finna take me a shower and pack up my shit and go, because I can find a way for me and my child to have food and expose what they doing. So as long as they making it look like, oh, somebody bought her a motel room and somebody is helping her, you know what I'm saying, and then you leaving me starving and trying to prey on my meals. It's been over 24 hours and me and this baby ain't had nothing to eat, and Austin is over here calling the baby a tumor while they doing this bullshit to me. And so I'm like, just give me some money, because I'm not finna fuck you. My head motherfucking hurt. I'm not finna fuck you. I don't want you up in here while I'm showering. If you helping me like you say you helping me, just give me some money and fucking go, so me and my baby can have some food to eat. And if you're not gonna give us no money for no food, then I need to motherfucking go, because I done went over 24 motherfucking hours without no food to eat, and I'm hungry than a motherfucker, and my head motherfucking hurt, and I want some money so that way I ain't got to depend on shit. And you can't fuck me while I'm pregnant and my head hurting and I'm dirty. I have not showered because I've been trying to load up so much videos and put out so much information. They got my family trying to be involved with my murder and the murder of my child in my womb. You know how hard that is for me? Do you know how that feels? Do you know, first of all, my head is hurting while I gotta explain how hard it is for me. Do you know how hard it is for me to see my little sister doing witchcraft, trying to punch me in the stomach for white people? Do you know how hard it is for me to see my big sister doing witchcraft on me, coming and trying to beat the fuck out of me and kill my baby and me for white people? Do you know how hard it is for me to see black men, all of my people, sitting around trying to set me up to be killed, knowing that I'm pregnant with a baby in me for white people? Do you know how hard it is for the Messiah to come to me and have my back, but he still ain't stopped them from doing this to me? And it's like, how much more can me and my baby take, God? Because if I got to leave this room with no money, I'm on Glenwood Road. I gotta walk all the way back to somewhere where I feel like I can find a way to get us food. And I'm glad that they did this and let me starve like this, because this is how they've been sex trafficking me. And they know you can still tell that I'm pregnant, so he's trying to procrastinate, and it hurts too bad. So I'm about to leave. You're not finna have no black man fucking handling me and then coming up in here acting like he don't know what's going on. He's coming up in here acting like he don't know that I'm pregnant. He coming up in here he say he know I'm pregnant, but he coming in here trying to act like he don't know that the United States is trying to cover up my pregnancy. He coming in here acting like he don't know why they trying to get him to starve me, because they poisoned me and this baby in a damn jail cell. They don't want the baby to live. They want to be able to say that I was never pregnant from the jail. You don't take a pregnant woman body and sit there and try to kill the baby your way when God said it's not gonna die. I am tired, Lord. I am so fucking tired of sellout people like Keisha Lance Bottom. You gonna sit over here with your dumb ass and gonna sit over here and let all these people in your motherfucking city try to set me up to be killed and all over fucking Atlanta. This dumb bitch. Then she gonna try to talk about she wanna resign. How the fuck you gonna resign? You trying to have a pregnant woman baby murdered in your motherfucking city. And then you got the nerve to be a black woman and then to say starve her somewhere for 24 hours so you can't see that baby. Man, I'm tired of dealing with these wicked ass black people, man. I am fucking tired of them. And then I don't got money to eat. Don't you think I'm ready to get the fuck out this city? Don't you think I'd rather get a ticket back to Texas where they started trying to murder me and the baby in the first fucking place? I'd rather just go back to Texas and let them keep trying to starve me out there, because that's where the fucking shit started at. Trying to starve me in the fucking jail cell in Conroe, Texas. I'm finna fucking go, bro. And then you see he's over there laughing and shit. I'm not fucking playing, bro. I'm not motherfucking playing. And I'm sick of their ass keep trying to pull bullshit. And he pulling out $100 of bills and taking me shopping and shit when he first met me. The fuck? I'm hungry. I mean, I ain't want to go nowhere looking this hot ass mess, but we might as well go ahead and go. That's all I need. I'm good. All I need is a little money for some food, and then I'll be good. I can recoup. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think I'm gonna take you back over there on Memorial.
Why? Because I'm asking for food?
No, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna buy you some food. I just that.
I mean, why give me a room for a week and then tell me you gonna take me back to Memorial?
What did you tell me yesterday?
What did I tell you yesterday?
You said, and I know you're gonna. I know what you already told me, so I understand that. But this is not where I thought it would be.
What did you think it was?
I'm not even gonna go.
So I mean, if me and my baby is sleeping outside at bus stops and you already paid for the room, and all I'm asking is for us to have food in the room, we done went 24 hours without no food. I starved in here for 24 hours. I'm just saying, if you saying you want to help me and you got money, you know what I'm saying, then how you can't give a pregnant woman $50 so she can just have food in her room, get herself cleaned up for her and her baby if you care so much?
Well, because the way that you play your little word games and...
What word games am I playing?
Yesterday, what did I tell you? I told you, I said, yeah, my intentions were to get you out of those clothes. You said, well, I need to clean up. Okay, no problem. But I call you. I'm pretty much a man of my word. Everything that I've told you, I will do for you.
And I look a hot mess right now, and I need to shower, and I need to brush my hair, and we don't got food. I don't have a lot of energy right now. I just was saying before you walked in the door, I was just saying that, with you having left me in here without food for the entire day, and I was calling you, I was like, don't worry, I'll just go ahead and get myself ready, and I was going to leave because I'm not going to let nobody have me and my baby nowhere where we don't have food. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's like everybody in this country is trying to starve the damn baby and then trying to act like they don't know I'm pregnant, treating me like shit. I'll leave. Just let me get myself cleaned up and I'll go. Don't worry. You don't got to give us money for food, but can you at least give me some bus fare so I can go?
I'm going to take you where you want to go.
No, it's okay. I'll take the bus.
And buy you something to eat while we're on our way.
No, I'll take the bus. Can you just give us some bus fare and then I'll find my way wherever I'm going to go? Can you give it to me now, please? Excuse me. I said, can you give us some bus fare now?
You can get your stuff together.
What's the problem with you giving it to me now?
Because I've been giving, and giving.
Okay, but because I asked you to give me and my baby some food, you want to pull out. Yeah, because they want to starve us. That's what they trying to do. That's what they trying to do. So they trying to starve us, and because I asked him to give us money, so this is what they tried to do with Ariel. They tried to have us up in the damn shelter with the lady talking about she can't give us no food in the shelter, but they'll give us a place to stay. So they want to starve the fucking baby and me. And I'm tired of these black men trying to act like you fucking helping me and then bringing me somewhere trying to fucking starve me with the fucking bullshit. And this is how I'm looking. And he's talking about, oh, he gonna drop me off. I'm like, no, I don't need you to drop me off no motherfucking where. Just go on ahead and give me some money so I can get on the bus and get the fuck on. And I am so sick of these fucking black people. And I gotta hurry up and try to shower with him being a damn demon. Cause I told on everybody. I told on their ass. And they want to try to have us somewhere fucking starving and then pretending like, no, you tried to set me and my baby up to be murdered. That's what you did. Because you brought us in the room and made pretend like you was helping us and starved us for 24 goddamn hours. And they know, oh, Andrea and that baby will be good. The room is paid for, and all she needs is a little money for food, and then they'll be good. So sick of this shit. Then he's talking about, oh, he gonna drop me and the baby off. He gonna drop us off. He gonna drop us off in the room that's fucking paid for and have us starving on the goddamn streets. Talking about what I tell you, I'm trying to help you and clean you up. No, the fuck you not. And this is why I can't even talk to these fucking black people. I knew when he picked me up when I was on my way to a charging port to charge my phone and finish putting out this fucking information. He gonna pull up and call me talking about he wanna help us. They not trying to fucking help us. All these black men is trying to help these fucking white people. That's what they trying to do. So them white folks told them, whatever you do, starve her. That baby is showing. And now I gotta hurry up and get the fuck up out of here because they gonna try to murder me and this baby. And they know that I'm putting their faces online. I am sick of this shit. And they out there trying to make me fuck for food knowing that I'm hungry. And I didn't fuck him. And then they don't want us to have no way to put out the evidence. The lady is over there stopping the key from working, leaving me in the room starving, where I can't even try to find anybody to help us with food. They want me sitting up in this bitch smoking and starving and getting fucked and letting them try to rape the baby to fucking death. And he probably gone. He probably left. No, he's still out there being an asshole, sorry ass fucking black man, making me uncomfortable. I need to load this video as quickly as possible. I told y'all this is what we had. They try to make it look like they helping us. He brought us this fucking, no, fuck this bullshit, because I want to show y'all what they did. He brought us this meal when he first brought us here. Now I am pregnant. And he put out hundreds of dollars talking about, oh, let me buy you clothes and let me buy you a room. And I'm like, okay, we ain't did nothing wrong but ask you to buy us food. And this is what they do. They brought us a meal and then starved me in here for 24 whole motherfucking hours. And I'm sick of these black people. I don't have enough energy. I don't have the time to keep putting out the information. Look what they did to my stomach. Look what they did. And it hurts. And you see me sitting over here telling him that my head is hurting. And because I asked for food, he gonna sit over here and tell me that I'm gonna put you out of a room that I so-called paid for you to have for a week. Why would you put me and my baby out of a room? Because I'm hungry. Just give me the money and go. I will leave this damn room because I'm not about to let nobody play me nowhere. I'm not. I'm about to go. If you gonna help us out with bus fare, just do that. I'm finna get in the shower and that's it. Because all I asked for was food. That's it. Ain't nothing funny about being pregnant and being starved. So I don't know what you laughing about.
No, you were done what you said yesterday.
Ain't nothing. If I would have did nothing, I ain't do nothing wrong. I didn't do anything.
You're supposed to call me, right?
I'm pregnant and I fell asleep. So ain't my fault. No, you said you was coming at 1 p.m. and it's 7 and you didn't come. And you asking me to leave because I asked for food. Okay, no. Are you gonna help us with bus fare or not?
I told you I would.
Okay, well, I need the privacy too. I need to get some help because I'm being put out of a room for asking for food. What I to keep the room for? So I can be in here starving? So they can starve us in the fucking room with no money to eat? Why would I keep? I said I'm about to leave because I don't have food in here. No, I don't have food in this room. I don't have food in this room to stay in this room. And I don't have money to even get on the bus.
Get yourself together, and I give you the money, and I get you something to eat.
Just give me the money and I will take myself. Don't worry about it. See, they trying to handle me for these nasty ass white people. And I'ma finish telling y'all how bad it hurts. It hurts. And I pray to anybody in the world that can see this. It hurts so bad. And then for them to sit over here and stand for him to make me leave the room. And have to be on the streets again. It's all another plot. They keep trying to win. I am pregnant, and you need to give me medical care, and you need to stop having these black men bring me to locations and start me in my baby. And then they having us on the streets with gangs harassing me for fucking white people. And I'm tired of this shit. Look at my stomach. Look at my stomach. And look at me. They're leaving me outside and raping me. And I'm pregnant, oh God. Talking about they work the white people. I'm in room 218 at the Economy Motel on Glenwood Road. And I'm about to leave because they starved me in the motel. And he's trying to leave us in here with no food. And he said that in order to get me food, that he's got to put me out on the streets. So, and that's exactly what they've been doing, bro. I hate these black people, man. I hate them. Because they just do anything for whites. They do anything. I am in pain. I am pregnant. And then for men that don't even carry children to go along with somebody else's plan, with the plans of a wicked white woman or a wicked white man, to start somebody pregnant. And this is why I can't trust these black men. You know, pretending to help, and I knew when he was trying to pretend like he was getting us a room for a week, I knew it was a catch. And then he was trying to say he wanted to have sex with me. And I told him, I said, if I'm ready, then I will do it. But I've been tired and I'm weak. I don't care. I'm not going to sit there and they laughing thinking I'm just going to break down, but I'm strong. I'm strong, and I'm not letting him take me anywhere. I'd rather y'all let me walk and see my struggles. They are starving me, and I am pregnant. And you shouldn't starve no human being. And y'all see that I'm visibly pregnant, and they over here trying to starve us to cover it up. And then my baby daddy is online calling the baby a tumor. And they trying to make me fuck them for food. I was in the shelter and the woman tried to fight me in the shelter and she was poisoning my meals in the shelter. And then she wasn't giving us enough. So, he gonna try to kick me out of a fucking room. I've been standing outside. God been told me to let them leave me alone. And they see I'm getting myself together and I'm telling what's going on. I got his face on camera. Glad that I did. Because he did it for white people. And I've been telling about him. And he didn't have to do that. My head is hurting. They don't even care. All they care about is shrinking my stomach. That's why I been said I was finna leave before he came and knocked on the door. I was like, I'm about to leave because I'm not finna be nowhere where they starving us. And then they trying to give us money. He talking about, oh, I'll give you some food and some money. And then drop me out for these black gang members trying to kill the baby outside. And they know if I got food and I'm safe, they can't win. And then all this them talking about they raping my baby. And these black men over here doing this to me. So I gotta rush and get myself together to leave a room you so-called paid for me. Then he's talking about, oh no, you can keep the room, but you're not gonna give us money for food. And he got a pocket full of hundreds of dollars that them white people gave him to do this shit. He over there laughing when I said we need food because they don't want us to have it. They don't want us to have food in America. And when God said that they was going to be starving me from the Montgomery County Jail, I didn't know he really meant starving me. He meant it. And they starving the baby. And God showed the baby the little skeleton. And he still said it was not going to die. And they don't care. They love listening to me over here hollering, talking about I'm hungry. They set up in all the motel rooms next to me. So fuck you. Fuck all of them. He talking about, oh, I'm gonna drop you back off on Memorial Drive. I just said I was gonna go back over there any fucking way, and they trying to murder me all up and down Memorial. Let me get in the shower, y'all. Let me get in the shower. So I'm about to have to leave this motel room. The man left with no bus fare, no money. I'm on Glenwood Road. And we're starving in America. And they're trying to... Okay, so let me quickly explain to y'all that the man did leave us in the motel room, and I was praising God in the shower, singing my love for every mountain, and I got out the shower and made the video showing y'all that he did leave us in the motel room. And then I started contacting Africa, and I started letting them know they are starving me right now in a motel room. And all of a sudden the man showed back up because they got my phone tapped. The United States government has my phone tapped. So the man came knocking on the door, and he brought back like $20 and change and $22. $20 bill and $2. So altogether it was $42, and he gave that to me. And then I was like, well, why would you bail on me if I need you or whatever? And then so the man was like, okay, he'll take us to get something to eat. And I was like, can you take me to the grocery store so I can have some groceries? And I ended up getting some granola bars, some chips, some crackers, an apple, a plum, some water, and some juice. And then I asked him, I said, can we stop at we went to KFC, and I got some Snackers and some macaroni and some fruit punch. Something was wrong with the fruit punch. Tastes like somebody put something in it. The macaroni and the sandwiches were kind of suspect as well because they're stopping people from coming into the dining areas. I want to see them make my food. You know, I want to see them making my food, and they want to stop me from being able to see them make my food. And then so I still ate the KFC, and he looked like he was kind of upset that I ordered a little bit of extra food. And then I said, let me stop at the gas station so I can get some meat and cheese sticks because they don't have a microwave in the room. They don't have a refrigerator. They don't have anywhere for me to store any real food. And so he looked at flustered, a little frustrated that I wanted to get meat and cheese sticks. And I told him, I'll pay you back with the money from the room that you gave me. I left it at the room. And then he was like, okay, but I know they don't want us to really have food like that. And so they got everybody in this country involved that's picking me up, knowing that my rights are being denied, medical rights as a woman pregnant being denied, while somebody think they're going to starve and kill it and cover it up. And so that's how I ended up still staying in the room, was because he came back. Because as you guys can see, I was very upset and I was going to leave. So we've been snacking on that stuff all night long. I ate some of the KFC, and then my metabolism kicked up, and I had a bowel movement. And you know how your stomach feels funny when you haven't eaten for 30 hours and then you eat. Yeah, so my stomach was significantly shrunken. The baby is still moving and everything, and so we ate all through the night. We ate snacks all through the night, and I was having those visions that I posted this morning, and I'll have to go into details about that later. But then so the male, he left us here last night by ourselves. We didn't have any intercourse or anything. He left, and I snacked throughout the night, and then I was very hungry this morning, which was when I let y'all know that I was going to go and walk and get food. And I used 20 of the dollars that the mail gave me, and I only have about 20 something dollars left, and that's not a lot. And he's going to come over around 8 o'clock, and I want to let him know that I don't want to have any intercourse with you. If you want to spend some time with me, you know, that's okay, but I don't want to feel forced to have sex for someone to help us with things that I was supposed to be given by the state, but they didn't want to give it to us because they didn't want people to know that I was pregnant. So they should have gave me medical care, they should have gave me housing, and they should have gave us food. So I shouldn't have to go through men. But anyway, so that's how I ended up staying in a motel room, and he came and gave us money, came and gave us food, but we need to be delivered. So I'm going to show you guys what I got from the store. This one was a $10 plate, and it kind of got messed up on the way here, and my stomach has shrank, so I can't eat all of this at one time, but we do need to eat. So we got sesame chicken and fried rice, and then I took a snack bag with me in case the walk was long. You know, I could have got on the bus, but I wanted to save my money, and it was about a 10-minute walk. I know, you guys, I'm a sucker for ice cream, and I got a little ice cream. That was $2. I got us some toothpaste because I don't have any toothpaste left. And then I got me a soap because I didn't have any soap left. So yesterday I kind of took a half shower, and my breath is kicking. So I got a soap and stuff. Oh, I have a lighter, but I'm not smoking, you guys. And they're smoking. They tried to come past me smoking. They came up in the restaurant trying to have a guy talk to me with a black and mallet in his hand, and I said, get away from me, leave me alone. And then they had, so this is my snack bag. This is what I already had, so I'm going to set this over here. And then so they had a man sitting on the side of the road by the highway smoking a cigarette, and he tried to come all up on me smoking a cigarette, and I had to hurry across the road so that he couldn't try to blow it in my face, because God said that they were trying to blow the smoke in my face. I just decided to turn the camera around. So God said that they were trying to blow the smoke in my face, and they even have homeless men doing this. Like, it's very wicked. And so they know I'm pregnant, and then they coming up trying to, you know, like trying to get me to smoke and kill the baby because they abused us so much and people wanted to die, or they're just trying to discredit me as a mother as well. God said they were trying to kill it. He said it to Marcus Mitchell in the home. He said, y'all need to stop trying to kill this baby because it's not going to die. And then so they had a man downstairs, a white male and a white woman, and they were smoking, and the Holy Spirit was like, hold your breath and go up the stairs. So I held my breath going up the first flight of stairs, and I couldn't smell the smoke. And then I came coming up the second flight, and then once I got to my front, like to the front motel where I'm at, then they were right beneath me and smoke rises. So I hurried and held my breath and just hurried into my motel room, and I started making this video. So they are trying to get me to smoke. God said they're trying to smoke it and then just let the smoke kind of just like go in my face, hoping that I'm abused and stressed enough that I'll pick up a cigarette while I'm pregnant, and that is so demonic. So another thing that I wanted to mention, I'm coming to the light a little bit. Another thing that I wanted to mention was when the man dropped me off with my groceries yesterday. He didn't stay the night with me. I have not had sex or any sexual intercourse with this male. And the male asked me, he said, hey, can you just do me one favor? And I was like, what? He was like, can you just take your dress off for me? And I had this dress on that says mama. And God told me to buy a maternity dress, so I did, and a backpack, so I did. And so D'Angelo was trying to stop me from buying it, and I remember God telling me to buy it, so I just did. And the man said yesterday before he left the motel, he said, "Can you just take your dress off for me?" And I was like, "Is that all you want me to do?" And he was like, "Yeah, like, I just want to see you naked." And I was like, "Is that all that you want me to do right now?" And then he was like, "Yes." And then so I said, "Are you just trying to look at my stomach?" Because my stomach was starved and it visibly shrank. And I felt like in my spirit that he just wanted to see if my stomach had shrank down, because they've all been trying to cover up my pregnancy in America, including all of the black men and the black women. And so with my stomach showing on social media that I'm pregnant and that they have done this to us, I know that they keep trying to do the starvation tactics. They keep trying to do that. They did that from the jail. They keep trying to do that, and it pisses me off. It hurts. And it's like, why would you continue to do that? You know, it hurts. And so he asked me to take off my dress, and I took off my dress, and I had nothing on underneath. I had nothing on underneath, and he was like, "Oh, you're so sexy," and he looked at my stomach, and he was like, "Okay," and he left. And then so we set it up for him to come back at 8 p.m. tonight, but I think I want to cancel. But I don't know. I may follow through with it, but I don't want to have sex with him. I don't want to. And so I don't feel like I should have to have sex with anybody for food and shelter, knowing what the state has done to us. And so I turned around and I walked towards the mirror naked after he left, and my stomach visibly shrank. And I'm still pregnant. My stomach visibly shrank a lot, and I was a little ashamed because I have been showing people on social media that I was pregnant, and I was proud of the fact that it looked normal. And then I was crying at what they had did to my stomach, and my body is the size of a supermodel, like a runway model, with this little tiny baby bulge. And it's sickening to know that they keep trying to shrink it, and God wants us to eat. So we're right here lying down and eating, and I wanted to tell you guys about the condition of my body. Like, I can sit up. Like, I was sitting up, but I have to like really lean back, you know, or it just feels very uncomfortable. And then as far as like, I look much better now, don't I, you guys? I look much better, right? But I prefer to lie down instead of sitting up, because like I could just feel the baby just like really wanted me to lie down. And like when I stand up and I'm walking, I have to walk very slowly. And like when people try to get me to cross the street, and I try to go across really fast, then I'll feel pain, because a lot of people think because I'm small that I don't have the same effects of pregnancy, or they just don't care, because they were trying to kill it and they were trying to kill me. So I don't think they care about the pain that I feel. I need to walk slowly, and I need to lie down a lot. And I can feel the baby moving in me right now, and it feels like the baby is getting comfortable. And then like sitting up for a long time, and I know the people that want to hurt me are going to try to make us walk a long time and try to make me walk fast and try to make me sit up, and they're trying to do things to want to hurt us. But for the people that don't want to hurt us, I feel like I'm humongous, but I'm small. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So I have to lay down and eat right now. We don't have a chair that can give us any real back support. So the only thing I can really do in the motel is just lie down. So y'all are going to see me kind of lying down a little bit. And then walking, I walk a lot. And I was in a lot of pain when I got to the room, because they had us walking miles up Memorial Drive and miles down Central, miles around Buckhead, just miles around the Atlanta area. When you put someone out of a shelter and then you sex traffic me to a black male that was trying to starve me in an apartment, and then he stages for me to be out of there, and then sex trafficked me to several different men, and I didn't want to be sex trafficked, and they were not trying to give us any stable place to stay. It made me have to walk a lot, and it hurt my body a lot. And by the time I got to this motel, I was in a lot of pain. And so I feel fine right now. My calf muscles and my feet are still a little achy. But as far as my womb, the baby is moving, and the baby's not scratching me, and the baby is moving. I put my hand on this side of my stomach, the baby moves to my hand. I put my hand on that side of my stomach, the baby moves to my hand. I put my hand up here, the baby is just trying to get up under me, you know, like babies do in your womb. And it's doing just fine. And I don't appreciate the starvation tactics or the leaving us outside. So I posted this video, and they started trying to starve me, and as you can see, I was visibly smaller, making me walk around. And then I was in Buckhead, showing my stomach in Buckhead, and in Lenox I was about to pass out starving. So the size of my baby bump has been fluctuating the past 3 years, and these are photos about me about to starve and pass out, and showing my bump, my baby bump, and being transported in different people's homes and different motels with my baby bump appearing different sizes. And this was me when I was being starved by LaMarcus Sanders in Houston, Texas, and they were having him feed me about once a day. And I pretty much just ran away, and I was able to kind of like scrape up a bunch of food like a stray dog. And Keisha Lance Bottoms was allowing gang members to try to abuse me around Atlanta, Georgia when I was riding the MARTA. And they had people trying to abuse me in Houston, Texas, and they were starving me in Houston, Texas, and forcing me to walk around homeless, and that made me lose a lot of weight as well. And they were sex trafficking me. And as you can see, my baby bump has been different sizes. They tried to starve me significantly in Houston, Texas, which was the surrounding city from Conroe, Texas, where they starved me in the Montgomery County Jail, and they let me out with a very tiny baby inside of me. And the hospitals were trying to kill it, and I ran. I was not charged, no warrants, and I made it to Atlanta, Georgia, significantly bigger. And I went through Arkansas from my aunts, and I came from Houston, Texas, where I was being starved by gang members, and I was starving in motel rooms. And this is when I was being captive by LaMarcus Sanders. I was this small. My baby bump shrunk from the Montgomery County Jail, still carrying the baby. The Lord told me to take some modeling pictures, and I was pregnant in this photo with the same baby from the Montgomery County Jail. And I had been starved through several different men, and the baby bump was much bigger when I was let out of the jail. But by the time I got with LaMarcus Sanders, he took me to Victoria's Secret, and I posed and did some modeling pictures. And this is how small my baby bump was, and I was well over a year pregnant. They continued to try to starve me, and my baby bump grew inside of LaMarcus Sanders' home, and he admitted that he knew that I was pregnant when he picked me up and that it was not his baby. And Lily Morris and Bianca Hudson tried to fight and kill the baby. And this is why the United States is so dead set on killing the baby inside of me, because they have tortured us from the Montgomery County Jail, and they know that it's Austin Metter's baby. And I pray to God that we make it out of Atlanta alive. So while I was making this video about the part with the man starving me in the room, someone tried to contact me from Texas. So they have my phone tapped, and when they see that I'm putting out information, they try to hurry up and call me or distract me. And nobody from Texas needs to be trying to contact me, because they tried to do a satanic blood ritual on me and my baby, threatened to rape my child and kill my little boy. And so I did not answer the phone, and then they text me talking about Andrea Jones, trying to say my whole name. Okay, you know my name. I'm not going to reply to you because I'm all over social media, and everybody knows my name that's coming to my channel, because I'm using my real names on my channel, because I'm a victim and I need people to know who I am. And these individuals think they're going to contact me after they had black males pulling guns out on me. They starved my baby. They denied us medical care. They threatened to rape my child, abducted my child through litigation abuse, and they do not have a right to contact me while I'm telling the rest of the world that people are setting me up to be murdered in America because of something that they did to me in Texas. They denied me medical care in Texas. Okay, so they also have a heavy-set, dark-skinned black male contacting me who says he lives in East Point, Georgia. I met him with a man in Avondale. They were doing the gang stalking with me, and we went to his friend's house in Avondale. The man let me stay the night and kicked us out. He started contacting me. They were smoking cigarettes and stuff. There wasn't any food that they could let me eat in the house. They were telling me after I fell asleep that their grandmother told me I had to leave. And once I realized his friend kind of just put me out, and I know my situation of me being pregnant and stuff, I was like, okay, he's on the gang stalker stuff, because they always invite you over and then try to hurry and put you out all looking bad and everything. And so this man started contacting me, and I did not give him my number. He said that he got my number, and they have him contacting me when I'm working on the evidence, and he knows that I'm pregnant. He felt the baby moving in my stomach, and I asked him, could I come to his home and when I was in East Point, Georgia, because he was always contacting me. He told me that he was on the east side, so I stayed outside in the East Point, Georgia, and the East Point police tried to set me up to be murdered with different black men and women in the community in East Point, Georgia, about my pregnancy and about Cynthia O'Vera threatening to rape my little boy. So originally I had come from the east side of Georgia. I had been migrating all over the place in Atlanta after they put me out of the shelter, and they were harassing me about my evidence in the libraries on the east side of Georgia. And I went to East Point, Georgia to work on my evidence there, and they tried to murder me and tap my phone and have the East Point police kill me in East Point, Georgia. And so I kept putting out the evidence, and I migrated to the Lenox Buckhead area, and I was putting out the evidence about all the blacks that terrorized my pregnancy from Houston, Texas. And as I was putting out the evidence, they started to harass me. I was putting out a lot of information about the locations where they had me, the police involvement, how long I've been pregnant, and I was starving and about to pass out as I was trying to work on the evidence, and they were eating in my face, knowing that I was pregnant. So I continued to put out the information about all the blacks who terrorized us as I was about to pass out, and I was sleeping in the Lenox area, and there were other homeless people out there as well. There are homeless people all over Atlanta, and they started trying to have their security set me up to be murdered. They were trying to stage arrest, and the Holy Spirit was telling me that the white woman was in trouble for trying to set me up to be murdered. And they were tapping my phone in Lenox Mall. They were tearing down my image as I was posting videos on my channel, Queen Andrea Antoinette Jones channel. They completely tore down my image, harassing me at the train station. I kept putting out the information. They were eating in my face as I was starving. And they had black men following me. They were putting me out of establishments where I was working on the evidence, and they just completely tore me down, doing gang operations with the police, whites, blacks, all the ethnicities. And I started giving out a lot more information about the celebrities that did witchcraft on me while they were trying to kill me and this baby in the Montgomery County Jail, starving us. So despite me putting out the evidence about the investigator that knew that Austin was abusing me, and about them knowing that I was pregnant from the Montgomery County Jail, they continued to try to set me up to be arrested and murdered in Buckhead, Atlanta. And I had fled to Greyhound from East Point, and then I was around downtown, and I fled to Lenox, and here they were trying to set me up to be murdered. I pulled myself together, and they did an operation trying to set me up to be murdered. And then my phone broke after a white male tried to attack me with a stick, and I could not access my channels. They tapped my phone, and I started a new channel, which is called Queen of Halo. And as you can see here, they tore me down completely. By the time I had this channel, I went back to Clarkston, East Point, Stone Mountain area, and Keisha Lance Bottoms and Patricia Wheeler continued to allow them to try to murder me and set me up in the Buckhead area trying to get food. And they completely tore me down at the bus stop. And I just started telling all the information. They're trying to do this for a woman that threatened to rape my son, and because they starved my pregnancy, and they're still trying to do it.